What's up, y'all? So I'm gonna be giving y'all a video today. I'm probably gonna give y'all 2 videos today, only because I lost one of my videos, so I gotta make up for it. This one right now though, I'm gonna be talking about the tips and everything you need to know before you go into boot camp. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna be talking about is the PRT, or the OPFA for boot camp. It's called OPFA. When you get to the fleet, it's called the PRT. So OPFA, like the requirements and everything, it's totally different, probably from what your recruiter done told you, man. Probably totally different. When I got into it, my recruiter told me that it was gonna be a 16-minute mile, and you're gonna have to do like 30 push-ups. That ain't right. That ain't true. So I'm gonna set the record straight for y'all. So for each age range, I'm gonna tell you what your requirement is, and I'm gonna put it up right here. So for 17 through 19, you will need a 130 plank, 46 push-ups, and a 12-minute and 15-second mile and a half. Of course, y'all got the hardest one because y'all the youngest, so they expect y'all to be able to do that. The hardest thing that I done seen everybody fell off on from 17 to 19, of course, is the mile and a half. So if I were you and you know you can't probably do that, try to practice it before you come in. You're gonna have a lot of practice before you even get to the OPFA. So it ain't the end of the world if you can't do 12 and a half. But because y'all gonna have like things called a 15-minute sustain run, 20-minute sustain run, where you gonna practice and everything. And to tell you the truth, it really helped. It really do help. I came in and I couldn't even finish in my time. You feel me? So I eventually got down to 11-minute mile and a half, which ain't that spectacular, but it still was good enough to pass, you feel me? So, but yeah, for 20 to 24, your requirements is 1 minute, 25-second plank, 42 push-ups, and 13-minute and 15-second mile and a half. So I'll give you an extra minute to try to finish that mile and a half and everything. For 25, 29, it'd be 1 minute and 20 seconds, 38 push-ups, and 13:45 mile and a half. And for 30 to 34, it'd be 115 plank, 35 push-ups, and 14:15 mile and a half. So that's the requirements. If you know you can't reach them again, at least try to practice it a little bit. But you will be working out a lot when you get to boot camp, so you ain't gotta worry too much about it if you like on the border, because you're gonna get better. You're gonna get a whole lot better. I lost like 30 good pounds in boot camp. I started off 230 when I went in, and finished at 200. I can show y'all a picture through the video and everything, but yeah, it really helped. But yeah, so that's the most important thing that everybody asks me. That everybody, trying to see what's up with that. So off of that topic, like actually being in like boot camp, these are some tips that I get for you, bro. Do not ask too many questions. Do not ask too many questions. They gonna let you know everything you need to know. You feel me? So you ain't gotta ask too many questions, because they gonna hate that, and then they gonna, you feel me, get mad at you, and then you don't want to get on the wrong side of the RDCs. Don't ask too many questions, please don't. And pay attention to all the little things. Like if they tell you something, pay attention to it. If they show you something, make sure you write it down in your notes. Make sure you do it 3 times, so you'll know by the time when you really need to do it, you're gonna have it right and you'll have it done. You feel me? So make sure you have that right. Like I stated in my last video though, know your chain of command and know your general orders. Your chain of command, you will need to know just like your general orders, you will need to know for the thing called the depth test. Depth test will happen like week 2 or such. So highlight this part, whatever you need to know, but highlight this. You can rank up from this depth test. Like you can, if you come in as E1 and you pass this depth test, you can be at E2. So make sure you study your general orders and your chain of command before you come in. So when you take that test, you can pass. I didn't even know about it, but now I'm letting you know so you can rank up with it, all right? So please study it. I'll give it to you here, and if I can put it in the bio, I will too. But yeah, so that's one main thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, make sure you eat right when you get to the boot camp. Make sure you eat right. They're gonna have some food in there, so make sure you pick the right things to eat. Don't be eating too much. Eat a lot of protein, everything, so you don't feel too heavy when y'all doing runs and everything. Let's see. Learn how to left and right face, about face. Learn how to salute properly. Learn your sailor's creed. Write down addresses that you want to know and need to know so you can write them and everything, because you will have time to write your folks. So I suggest you write down the addresses so you don't forget. That was important for me. I wrote every chance I got. I wrote to my peoples and whoever, you feel me? So yeah. Like I said earlier, it's big. If I say it twice, I mean it's big. Pay attention, man. Pay attention to what they're telling you, and pay attention to like all the little details. Again, pay attention, because they will, like our RDCs will literally how to fold, teach you how to fold. They will literally go each and every step. You feel me? Every single step, and all you gotta do is take notes. They're gonna give you a recruit notebook and a pen. So all you gotta do is take notes and you'll be good. I promise you. Yeah, so just do that. And don't go ahead. When they tell you to do something, just make sure, if they going step by step, make sure you going step by step with them, you feel me? So that's important. Learn how to get yelled at. Learn how to accept getting yelled at. Learn how to control yourself. That's one thing I had to do, is control myself and just learn like, all right, they not yelling at me, they yelling past me, you feel me? So you're gonna get yelled at down there every day. So just keep your composure and definitely don't flip out on them. It's just gonna make things worse for you. But yeah, so except getting yelled at. Another thing, man, if you don't have to, please don't go to medical, because you will get asthma most likely if it's bad enough, or if you miss something important enough. If you miss something important and you go to medical, you will get asthma. Asthma is getting sent back, so you'll be there even longer than you have to be. So like say you go to the medical and you get SIQ for a couple of days and you have to do a real big class or something, or test or whatever, and you miss it, you're gonna have to get asthma back. So if it's not like dire need, please don't go to medical. I almost got caught up in that in my last week. I almost got caught up, but I had to. But luckily, I ended up not having to get asthma and everything. So I got lucky. But just try not to do it. So yeah. Oh yeah, so be a leader. Like, be a leader. No matter what, if you got a position or not, the positions are not validated. It's not permanent, whatever. So, because when you get there, it'll be positions like, the highest position is RPOC. It's going to be RPOC, AROC, and MA. Those are the 3 highest positions. And then it's going to be like yeoman and some other shit, you feel me? So you ain't got to be RPOC, because RPOC, I'm not going to lie to you, you're going to have to do a whole lot. gonna make your boot camp a whole lot harder, man. A-Rock, all you do is sing the cadences and everything. And MA, you just make sure everything get controlled while the petty officer's out. But yeah, so if you get a position, make sure you keep it. You do what you're supposed to do, keep it, and be a leader. Make sure you keeping everybody accountable. Make sure you motivating people. Make sure you acting as if you're all a team. Don't be there for yourself. That ain't gonna make nothing better if you just there for yourself. Because I promise you, they gonna beat y'all until y'all act like a team. But make sure you just being a leader and doing it by example. Like, don't say one thing and then do the next thing. You feel me? Like, that's not gonna do anything for anybody, but make other people mad. So another good thing about being a leader, at the end of boot camp, they select 6 people for top of division, or probably a percentage, but it was 6 people for us, for top of division. So whoever the best leader, did their job right, had the best academic scores and athletic scores, like, put together, you get to go up for that, and then you rank up because of that. So again, if you go into boot camp as an E1, you pass the depth test, and you get top of division, you leave out as an E3. So it's a very good opportunity in there. Just make sure you stay on your stuff and be one of the best recruits in there. Yeah, it's a real big thing. But yeah, that's it. Thank y'all for watching. Again, it's Ty Walk. You can follow me at _Ty.walk_ on Instagram. Thank you for watching again. I very appreciate it. And if you're leaving out very soon, I wish you good luck. And if you're ATO or AV, avionics, I hope I see you in the fleet or at my C school or whatever. But yeah, again, good luck, and I'll see y'all in the fleet.